I'm Jerome Forestwood. We're over at Patterson Station in Burnaby right now, and this is Let's Get Nosy. Great to see ya, yeah. Welcome, welcome. You are seeing your independent creator here in Metro Vancouver, not affiliated with any grants, government associations, anything like that. And we're just celebrating that today because we've been able to do it independently with the help of folks just like you here on the stream. So, yeah, great to see you here. Nice to have you on the stream. Let's head on down right now and let's go do our thing. We're down here in this area. Okay. Hi, Stanley. I still don't know who you are. I have no clue. Very nice to have you on the stream. And we're over here at Patterson Station. Christine, good to see you. Nice to have you on the stream. Good to have you here. Okay. And we'll be heading out to across Central Boulevard. Yeah. Let's come. Let's go. Come. So welcome to Olive Street, and this is Central Boulevard right here that runs along the tracks. Look at these giant buildings that are here. Oh my gosh. We got some construction workers over here, so I'm gonna tip the camera down. Hey, good to see you guys. They're working hard, fixing the streets up right now. So it's good to see. Lynn, nice to see you. Christine's like, it was a bit gloomy this morning. Yeah, the weather has turned out much, much better, much, much better. Lee Hong, good to see you too. Nice to have you on the stream. There we go. Let's keep going. It's on Olive Street here. Nick's like, hello. Look at that, Burnaby on Olive Street. There's so much going on here. Okay, so over here, I don't know what they're doing with this building here, but you can see there is like containers here. Like there is a lot going on here. And then over here, they've finally dug the hole and built it up. So the greenhouse building is gonna go up. Where nature meets luxury. That's what it literally says on the side of its advertisements there. Where nature meets luxury. I guess it's because we're close to Central Park too. Nick, good to see you. Cam, good to see you too. Nice to have you on the stream. So awesome today. No, so awesome. So yeah, this area is like totally changing. Totally changing. And it is just interesting to see. Let's like, can we get a little nosy here? Like we're not gonna cross any fences or anything. Okay. I just want to see the Greenway, which is a Concord property, by the way. Look at that right there. These guys are all working. Oh wow, that is a big foundation. That is a big foundation. That thing's huge. That's gonna be awesome. Yeah, my assumption is because they're referencing nature, because they're like, the luxury near nature, that it's probably because we are like literally by Central Park, which is the big park here in Burnaby. Got more of these towers coming up. A lot of these are new. That one at the back, I definitely know is not new. It is a beautiful sunny day. It literally is. It is so epically gorgeous out here. I cannot complain. I cannot complain. But yeah, great to see you guys. Nice to have you on here. I needed to do a little quick grocery run over to the Crystal Mall, so I thought we'd get nosy over at the Crystal Mall. I haven't been there in a while. I also thought there's a lot of building that's happening down here in Burnaby right now in Metrotown, so we take a look around and also see how that's going. And finally, it's a beautiful sunny day, so yeah, we're here, right here in the neighborhood. Great to have you. Nice to have you here. So we'll keep going up the street here. Okay. Like, look at that right there. Okay. So this is gonna be the new spot over at 639 McKay. And from this hole that they have right here, they're just gonna build up, and probably as big as this tower right here, right in front of us. Just wow. That's when I just go, wow. Now, it's nothing compared to my old hometown. I just heard in my, Mickey, good to see you. Nice to have you on the stream. In my old hometown, they're starting to get over 100 flights, so. Or 100 stories, I guess. So there's the big talk about the 106-story building back in my own hometown. Of course, we haven't been there in years, so we're not worried about that, but it's just a sign that Vancouver is kind of the stage my old hometown was at, and eventually we'll get to those giant buildings, but probably not for another 20, 30 years. That's okay. It's cool to kind of think about it. Very cool to think about it. Oh, there's a nice Waves coffee right there. There's a Bubble World up the corner there. Let's get nosy. Let's go get a drink of Bubble World. Bubble World. Actually, I need an espresso. We could go to Waves. Let's go to Waves. We're gonna go to Waves. If the camera gets cut off significantly, let me know. I've turned the ambient off. I'm dropping the camera down so it's less intimidating. We're just grabbing a coffee to start. Nothing special, nothing special. Hey, I'm just on my phone. I'll keep it on me. It's on video. Cool. Yeah, I just wanted to get a mocha, if that's okay.
What's that?
The 16th ounce. Yeah, warm.
What chocolate? Like dark milk or chocolate?
Dark chocolate, if you got it. Yeah. To go.
To go? Is that everything for you?
Yeah. Thank you. That guy had it down pat. You gotta shout out respect for that. Respect. So yeah, we're over at Waves right now. Hold on, guys. Okay. We just got approved. So we're just gonna wait for our mocha to come. And then from there, we're gonna head outside. And I'm gonna hold it like this so that the camera's only on me. Oh my goodness gracious, yeah. I also have to talk a little bit more quiet. But yeah, good to see you. Thanks for the welcome. No problem, man. That's what we do out over here. He's not gonna be very long either. So it's gonna be pretty good. But yeah. So we're gonna get a little bit of a caffeine fix on over here. Really, like I usually have a coffee in the morning, then like a milk tea or water or regular like tea, like Earl Grey or a green tea or something like that, like midday. And then I get like a matcha packet or like a terry package, depending on how I feel. Near the end of my workday, just to keep me going. I did not have that today. So I was at work, just kind of steaming through. Just being like, why do I feel so groggy? And of course, it's because, my body's gotten used to it. And I don't have any problem with my body getting used to caffeine or anything like that. But like at the same point in time, you need your fix when you need your fix. Awesome. So it's here. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, you too. Waves. It's a beautiful waves, by the way. Like, look at that. And then they got the seating out here, so you can literally just kind of sit out here, chill. We'll kind of do it this way so you can see the street in the back. Gives you something to look at. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Wait, what? What? Anna? Anna, good to see you. Nice to have you on the stream. Thanks for being here. It's greatly appreciated. Hello, a nice day out in Vancouver. Currently some flurries in Ottawa. Who's in Vancouver? I'm literally not in Vancouver right now. Like, seriously not in Vancouver. Niggas, just kidding you. Yeah, but I'm seriously not in Vancouver, just to let you know. I'm so far away from Vancouver. I'm in the city next to Vancouver. Now, which city next to Vancouver am I at? I'll let you figure that out. Good to have you on the streamer. Yeah, just to break the silence, guys, we are over here in Burnaby, British Columbia, Canada. This is one of the 29 municipalities that makes up the Metro Vancouver area, but is not the city of Vancouver. Metro Vancouver is a region. The city of Vancouver is separate. It's like when people talk about the Bouchard Gardens being in Victoria, it's like in the greater Victoria area, but it's not in the city of Victoria. All those kinds of things. Same thing with this here. But yeah, it's pretty nice. Now it's still a little chilly. It's still around 8 degrees, so you still need to wear your winter coats and stuff like that, or your warmer coat, however you want. Some people have other coats, but it's pretty nice. Can't complain. Can't complain. This mocha is nice. Okay, you can taste the roastiness. I would give it like a 7. So the Waves mocha from this Waves right here is about a 7. Okay, let's try that again. Let's give you a little review. Andy, good to see you. Nice to have you on the stream. Yeah, so the dark chocolate comes through, but the cool thing with this mocha right on over here, and there's the espresso. I think I can give you ambient again. You got ambient. The espresso is, which is like the background noise. Okay, when we go into establishments, we gotta turn it off sometimes if they got music playing. So then when I say I'm removing the ambience, it means that I'm trying to remove the music to the best of our abilities. It doesn't actually do it enough, but it does it enough to get past copyright issues and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. It's a fun tool to have. And you guys who help support the channel help pay for that. So thank you very much. It has helped Aston and us tremendously over the last few weeks because we got these microphones not too long ago. So really enjoy that. But yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful day out here nonetheless. It's good to wear your winter coat because tonight, once the sun goes down, it's going to get cold fast. And that's how it works here in Vancouver. It's not going to get below 0. We're in Metro Vancouver right now in Burnaby. This will get colder though than the city of Vancouver itself. Burnaby always stays a little bit warmer in the summer times and a little bit colder in the winter times because we're over here in Burnaby, we're not directly by the ocean anymore. So we don't get that like ocean cooling and heating phenomenon that happens kind of reverse in the winter time. So downtown Vancouver is usually like a few degrees warmer. Like they're popping their cherry trees right now. Over here, I just saw a news report yesterday of over in Richmond, and the same situation will be over here in Burnaby, because Richmond's also a little cooler too sometimes, is that the cherry trees are just starting to blossom. So they haven't blossomed yet, but we are gonna head on over at some point in time in the near future. It's back to the Yalhan Center because right behind there is Aberdeen Park, Neighborhood Park, and the cherry trees over there are spectacular. But the same thing over here in Burnaby. Not all the cherry trees are bursting yet, but they are bursting near the ocean in the West End. And they are bursting near the ocean over in Kitsilano. So they're definitely, if you want to see cherry blossoms, definitely head on out and check them out. I've heard that the ones over in Steveston have reached like a full bloom, but not like, it's not like all the trees are blooming, like not all the blooms are out. It's just like a full, it looks fuller. it looks a little nicer. It's probably at like 40% bloom right now. Like literally, there's people who nerd out over this shit. And I love it because cherry blossom nerds, you're awesome. Karen, good to see you. Nice to have you on the stream. Yeah, Andy just came in on too with Anna, so great to see you as well. Yeah, so you got this nice dark chocolate flavor here with the Waves mocha, but it's kind of has a synergy with the roastiness of the espresso. I don't find this a very bitter espresso. I find this much more of a bold roast that's coming on through. So very, very nice, very good to see. Okay, it's probably like a lighter roasted espresso if it's a little bit bolder, because when I'm describing bold versus like a bitterness, the roast usually is a little darker if it's bitter. So it's a nice balance, Yeah, I would definitely say it's a 7. It's not like a 10 out of 10 mocha, but if you want a good mocha and you're in the area, or you want a good latte or just a coffee on over here, this is an option. This is definitely an option. And it's like, it depends on the variety of cherry too. Yeah, it does. So we had cherry trees. There's like probably about 10 or 20 of these trees that always bloom in January. Okay, and they always bloom at the same time as the false cherry trees bloom, which is like a shrub. It looks like cherries, but it isn't. But yeah, there's an early one that goes, and then now it's the 3 main groups. So usually they say there's 3 main groups of cherry trees in here. So the Ikabo's going right now. And then there's 2 other varieties that are here. I think we can like look it up. Okay, and then Sakura trees, I'm not sure if they're all over the place here or not. Okay. It's a little different here than other places. Sometimes when like people from my hometown, like when my mom saw one of our videos, I think she saw one of my shorts on TikTok, and she was like, "The Sakura tree looks beautiful." I was like, "That's not Sakura tree." She's like, "What? But in Toronto, we only have Sakura trees." I'm like, "There's more than that." She was like, "I think okay. So she's learning about cherry trees too, which is cool. It also shows you that Torontonians don't always have a center of the universe well, my mom still has the center of the universe mentality, but she's willing to accept that other places are a little different. Okay, what types of cherry trees bloom in Metro Vancouver? So that covers the entire region, not just the city of Vancouver. And when do they bloom? Let's put that on thinking. We're using Gemini. So it's got to think a little bit more. It does like a double check when you do thinking. Pro is more for like if you're doing like coding and stuff like that. Pro isn't as reliable when you're asking a basic question like that. So the early waves, so they didn't even include the January ones, probably because there's not too many of them, like 20 across the entire metro region, or possibly 10, depending on what people are thinking. But first, the early waves, okay. There's an early wave, okay, and that's late February to mid-March, okay, and these are the autumn Nalus rosas, okay, those ones did happen. They have like bright pink flowers, so they kind of pop, so you might have seen those in some of my videos, because I always try to get the cherry trees in the videos when I can, during bloom time, just to show you. And then right now we're in late March, mid-winter, mid-April. This is when the Ikabos go, okay? There's a few other flowers. There is the great white cherry as well, which features the largest flowers with pure white and single petaled, but it's not the sakura, it's the taihaku. So it's like an even greater version of that. And there's also the shorate. So they're telling me like some of the different white petaled ones. And then there's the Shimi Yoshino. So it's not sakura, but when you see the white ones, it's either the Shomi Yoshiro, the shirate, or the takahaku. And the Somi Yoshiros from the Yoshiro area, those are seen in Queen Elizabeth Park. The Shiratoshi cherry trees are from the Mount Fuji region. So you'll see those kicking around on over here in Metro Vancouver too. And then the taihaku, the great white cherries. Okay, cherry tree, I don't know where that one's from. When does Vancouver pop? It's cherry tree blossom. Yeah, Nick, good to see you. Nice to have you on the stream. I'm like overwhelming you with information right now. And then in late April to May, this is when we get the Quazan, or it's pronounced Quazan, but it might be spelled Kazan. Okay, and that's when you get those like really deep pink blossoms. And you'll see those over in the Langara area. That's where you'll see them most prominently right now. They have them all protected from the construction that's happening on East 49, but right near Langara College. Not on Langara College, because on Langara College they have some of those white trees that I was talking about before that are blooming, as well as the acobos right now. But yeah, that is so wild to see. You got to go down there and you just walk from like in mid-April. If the cherry trees are blooming, and you'll know if they're blooming because you'll see them and you'll be like, oh my gosh, there's cherry trees blooming. Over on East 49th, heading towards Langara College from 49th Avenue Station. I think it's Langara 49th Avenue Station, okay, which is SkyTrain Station. If you just walk east towards the Punjabi Market, you'll pass a whole slew of them. If you're away from the college side of the street, you'll be walking past under them, but there's a lot of construction there right now, so I don't know what the situation is down there. We walked on over there just a couple days ago, and we actually were following signs that told us to walk on the college side of the street, so you might not be able to walk on that side of the street yet, but I don't know. Things change. Who knows? But yeah, we're down here. So this right on over here that we're by, this is Kingsway, and the intersection behind it is Olive Street. So that's where we are. And Acid, what Acid needs today is Acid needs a protein. He needs some bell peppers and he needs some cilantro. So I might get the bell peppers and cilantro later, but he asked for it. He was like, you give me any protein you want, any protein, okay? And then I was like, okay. And he's like, just give me chicken if you can't find anything else. Which means that he's okay with chicken if I come home. He'll be happy regardless. His husband brought him the protein that he needs. But I want to surprise him. And we're going to head on over to Hotpot Bureau and pick him up some hot pot meat, because he hasn't had the hot pot meat for a while, and he was able to stretch that into multiple dishes. And I might want to get some lamb if I can find it. I gotta look at the prices though too, because we gotta be price conscious at this point in time. With all the craziness that's happening in the world, okay, especially to our Persian friends, okay? There's craziness going on with our Persian friends right now. Things are gonna get more expensive. So as to me, once we realize the situations that were happening in the world, okay, we were like, okay, what are we gonna do? Christine's like, any protein includes fried chicken? It probably would, but then that would defeat the purpose of him cooking, because he'd probably just eat that in a sitting. So it's a good thought. I appreciate it. It makes me laugh. It makes you laugh. That's even better. Yeah, but probably not fried chicken today. You'll get some on Friday. Wait, I come home, like he has some chicken in the fridge right now. So he's just like, I want more. So we're gonna give him some of this stuff from Hotpot Hero. If he's on the stream right now, he probably figured it out the minute I got off the SkyTrain. So don't worry about keeping it a secret. Avatar, good to see you. Nice to have you on the stream. Yeah, we're just over at Waves right now, over by the Kingsway and Olive. Here, just on this side of the border in Burnaby. Yeah, we're in Metrotown. Great to see you. Nice to have you here. That is so good. Also, shout out to Lynn and Lynn and Kieran. We actually saw Lynn and Kieran on my video that I'm working on right now. I didn't catch them on film, but yeah, they were there. I was literally walking up to like the Laughing Man over while Asa was doing a live stream. Some of you were probably on that live stream. He was cooking. I was gonna pick him up some stuff. And like literally there is Lynn and Kieran just standing there, doing their thing, chilling out. That was cool. It was so great to see you. Just wanted to throw that shout out to you. It's great to see you. And it's great to meet people in that way. They did it the perfect way. Okay? So sometimes people will approach me and they won't say their names or anything like that. That doesn't jive with me. Okay, now I have seen Lynn and Kieran before, so it wasn't like a big surprise for me. I know what they look like. We've chatted before and stuff like that. And Juno's was, I think, one of the last times, but they get her out, so we see them every once in a while. But they did it perfectly. They said, Jerome, or some kind of way. Some people will come up and say, hello, my name is Jerome. Now, they didn't have to introduce themselves, but if you do come up to me and I've never met you before, I don't know who you are and stuff like this, and I've even said on stream, I don't know who you are, okay? Come up and introduce yourself so I can remember you. And that's just the way to do it. There was one time where someone was trying to get my attention, but they were just so flabbergasted and they couldn't talk to me properly. And at that point in time, I was just like, I gotta go, man. It's great seeing you. Gotta go. And that's how I left it. Still don't know who that person's name is. Christine's got it down, right? That's a Metro Vancouver right there. Okay, yes, now the weather is super nice, no rain. We probably will get more rain though. It's March still. It doesn't start getting a little bit nicer until April, and even then we still get rain. So yeah, and then May it starts getting really good. So I can't wait. I guess I'll have to wait, but I can't wait. I gotta develop a time machine. There's so many implications with a time machine though. If I built a time machine to head into the future, that would be wild. It'd be like my younger self in the future, like by several months. What if I crossed into myself? I wouldn't be there though, because I would have traveled in the future, so there'd be a gap where I was gone. Ah. You saw me ponder the mechanics, the quantum mechanics of time travel. Nice mocha. Really nice mocha. And much easier to drink than some others. When it's overly sweet, it takes a little bit more time to drink. Okay? When it's overly watery, or not really caffeinated as well, that's kind of like, it's just not pleasurable, and you're sipping it, you're just like, okay, I'll have it to wet my throat, that's about it. And then you're like, I'm never going back there again. And this one I would definitely stop by again. This place is awesome. Yeah, 7 out of 10. And you get your choice of what type of mocha chocolate you're gonna put into it. So they got like a light and they got a dark. Very awesome, very awesome. So it gives you some options. It's like when you're going to the Love Lart and they ask you what kind of espresso do you want in there. And right now they have JJ Bean and Parallel 49. But it's always cool when they have a new one in there and you're just like, oh my gosh, you got a new one? And they're like, yeah, we got a new one, oh my gosh. I'm like, what does it taste like? They're like, I haven't tried it yet, how about you try it? I'm like, okay. Sometimes they don't get around to trying it right away. Okay, especially if it's brand new in the shop right away. But yeah, it's so cool to see. So cool to see either way. Okay. Okay. Let's cross the street. We'll walk up this way, just for a sec. Kinda, good to see you. How's it going, Jerome? It's going pretty good. Vinny, let's get nosy with the road. Very cool. Nice to have you on the stream. Have you been to Vancouver Auto Show before? It's happening on March 25th to 29th. I will not be going to that. But I'm sure that there'll be other people there. That's not really my jam. Not at all. So, yeah, I've never been to an auto show before, ever in my life. Never in my life. I've been to tattoo conventions. But I've been to like the Detroit Tattoo Convention, the Ottawa Tattoo Convention, the Toronto Tattoo Convention. I have just been to This is Bubble World over here. I am just interested. A bargain bento. Like the 3-sauce thrifty trio chicken, that looks pretty good. I am a sucker for Taiwanese sausage. I love Taiwanese sausage. And Nick will enjoy making sausage jokes, so it all works out in the end. I've been to that Big Way Hotpot before. It was yummy, yeah. But I'm not putting down the auto show. Like, if you guys are interested in that, definitely go and check that out. Okay, look at that. Diced chicken bento, marinated pork. Marinated pork. We'll save this as like a B, because I might want to just come back here on another day for you, because I'm heading on over to the Crystal Mall. I want to get some food on over there, but this is looking good. I think if you guys see me back here for Munchie Mondays, you probably know where I'm going. You probably know where I'm going. Ah! But yeah, there's lots of nice, like there's a little bit of healthcare and like personal stuff, like a foot care lounge. There's a barber shop on over here and stuff like that too. There's an izakaya. So this is like really your locals place right here on the Kingsway. So give me a sec here, guys. There we go. We're good. We're good. Okay. Now, this is the number 19 bus that rides all the way from Stanley Park. So you can literally ride this over to Metrotown Station. Now we're not far away from it at all. Here's some more of the restaurants that are in the area here. A lot of Asian, but there is some things that are still Asian. Ah! Metrotown is a very Asian part of the city. But it's not the only. There's a lot of Persian in this area too. So, and you'll find a lot of, there's South Asians, of course, it's part of Asia, so. They've just trained my brain over the years. Just making sure I'm not getting hit by a car. The car was turning before I decided to cross, so I wasn't gonna fault the car for being what it is. Okay, but yeah, we're gonna cross the street. Oh my gosh. Cross it, cross. So yeah, welcome to the Kingsway. This was supposed to be like a highway back in the day, but then the city of New Westminster didn't want to agree to the highway. The highway was supposed to go all the way through Vancouver and Burnaby and through New Westminster and all the way over into Surrey, but then New Westminster said no. So we have a nice, super large throughway street. Oh, we can actually cross now? Is the button de facto? Well, that's okay. We'll just chill here. Yeah. Yes, I got you, Jerome. It always happens to me as well. Crazy trap. Sometimes. Sometimes. But yeah, so you have a nice big thoroughway street through Vancouver on the Kingsway and Burnaby, and then it continues and merges into, I believe, King George when you get into Surrey. So, but we could have had a big highway here too. But then how would that transform the city is very interesting to consider. Very, very interesting to consider. Okay, of course, all of this happened, I believe, during like the 60s and the 70s. So now it's just a big thoroughway street, and you can see the culture that's kind of evolved around it. You can see the older buildings right on over here, okay, that are a little lower level or a little bit of a lower tower. And then you got the new stuff. So this is all the new stuff right in here. And they've been working really hard on trying to make this into the center, the capital of Burnaby, like the big place where everyone wants to come. They got their civic plaza on over here and their main central library and stuff like that, and a lot of their offices. So they want to kind of make this like the central hub of Burnaby. And they want people to walk around and check out some of the places, not just the places over in the metropolis of Metrotown malls, And that's one reason they didn't, when they rebuilt the SkyTrain station back, I believe in the 80s or the 90s, you can correct me if I'm wrong, okay? They literally did not connect the bridge back to the Metrotown Mall because they found that people were just taking the SkyTrain to Metrotown Mall, okay? Taking the tunnel through Metrotown Mall, okay? And then taking the bridge back to the SkyTrain station. They were not walking around Burnaby, and Burnaby wasn't benefiting from that. The minute they took that away, people started walking around Burnaby. So like, hey, good to see you. Are you okay to be on camera? Yeah. Hey. Yeah, thank you. Good to see you. Talk to you later. That's awesome. Thank you once again, Jerome. Always a pleasure meeting you. Say hello. Well, good to see you too. Nice to have you on this stream. We just saw somebody else. We'll meet them at some point in time in person. They were in a car right now. It's okay. It's always fun running into people though too. But yeah, okay. So what was I on? Who cares? Let's keep going. If I remember, we'll come back to it. Oh no, we were talking about, yeah, so they disconnected the bridge from Metrotown Mall to the SkyTrain station. And I always know that there's some Vancouverites or Metro Vancouverites who are like, why did they not reconnect the bridge? Oh my gosh. But there's a reason. And now you know. Now, do you have to agree with it? No, you don't have to agree with it if you don't want to, but there is a reason. And that's the funny part about it. Brooke, good to see you. Nice to have you. Hope you're enjoying a great day. Yeah, this is gorgeous weather. I agree. It is gorgeous. I think we can see some of the mountains here too. Oh my gosh, we can. Oh my gosh. Oh wow, I just want to make sure I'm out of the way. Look at this right here. The clouds are just revealing the mountains. Look at that, wow. It's like on super zoom, so if I move even a little bit, you won't be able to see it. Wow. Wow. And that's overlooking like one of the old infrastructure here. So this is one of the strip malls. This is the old Orchard Center. It's literally called the Old Orchard. Okay. It's got a lot of those local services, your Shoppers Drug Mart, your liquor store, your dollar store, financial stores, other stores that you can see in the area right now that I can't say because YouTube is an American platform. But hey, yeah, good to see you. Nice to have you, Brooke, on the stream too. Yeah, that is the amazing part about this. I love like when you're just looking around Vancouver and you see like that little slice of the mountains just kind of shining through. When I say Vancouver, I mean Metro Vancouver. I am just like every other Vancouverite out there. Sometimes we say Vancouver, we mean Metro Vancouver, and we should say Metro Vancouver. And sometimes when I say Vancouver, I'm talking about the city itself. Which gets confusing, especially when you got North Vancouver and West Vancouver too. Oh my gosh. Try like thinking about it as my mom, just telling her about my adventures and stuff like that. She gets really confused. She's pulled out Google Maps and she's kind of like following around with her finger. So she went to that place on over there. I was like, what city is that in? Love mom. Mom, good to see you. I think Avatar asked me a question. Have you been to Coquitlam Center before? Yeah, we were over at Town Center Park, literally by Coquitlam City Hall for the Charashar Shambi Suri Festival, okay, for the Persian community. That was fun. That is the Persian Fire Festival, and you get to jump over fire. So we went there early, so we went at the start of the festival. Just because it was an atmospheric river that day, and that was when the break was in the store. When we were over there, we got to jump over the fire. Okay, and you can actually see Asif and me jump over a fire. In fact, Asif jumped over the fire and then jumped over it again, came back to the woman who was managing the fire, because they got like safety protocols and all that set up. They're not big bonfires, they're small little fires. You can have, and just said, you went the wrong way, and then pointed him back. So he jumped over the fire 3 times. It was awesome though. It's an awesome event, and it's definitely fun. And once you do it, you can be like, I jumped over a fire at Coquitlam in Town Center Park, which is pretty cool. Plus the food, oh my gosh, we got one of their Kublai sandwiches. It's just kind of like, it's like a kebab, but it's not a kebab. In that sense, it's like this meat mix with onions and some other vegetables and stuff. Absolutely delicious. And we got it in the old street food version. We knew that the women on over there, once more people got off work and made their way to the festival, and then these things were gonna sell out like hotcakes. So we grabbed one. It was so delicious. I love me some Persian food. And that's why I love going to places like Manny's Kitchen over in West Vancouver. Okay, you get a feast for 18 bucks, which it's kind of crazy that I'm saying 18 bucks is like a cheap eats these days, but guys, like seriously, the state of the world that we're in, food prices rising and all that stuff, I'm not complaining. I'm just telling you, 18 bucks is like a ballpark. Cheap eats, but like when you get like Persian food, they stack that thing. They literally stack it. Hold on, I forgot to get the sign. There, thumbnail achieved. The Crystal Mall. It literally is called the Crystal Mall. Okay. And this is your Asian focused mall on over here. Now I heard that there was something at the side here, so let's go check out the side first. Okay. I heard there's a barbecue spot on over here. A new barbecue spot. I'm not sure if my information's right. Roast Goose King Barbecue. Interesting. Okay, is that it? Okay, I think we'll go inside. But there's Roast Goose King Barbecue right there. I am intrigued. Ooh, that looks good too. We might come back to this. But that's not the one I was looking for. Get some steamed buns. That's what I'm actually gonna do. That's a great idea. Let's go do that great idea. Okay, figured out where the wallet was. I was like, where's my wallet? There's a Taiwanese spot over here too. Like, this is the thing. I have not explored all of the Crystal Mall. There's just too much to explore. This looks interesting too. This is a little pricier for some of the things, but not for all of them. Like, look at this right here. Barbecue pork, deep fried chicken nuggets. So yeah, we might want to come back here too. Classic Taiwanese. Classic Taiwanese. Let's go on in. Okay. We should go get some Hotpot Hero right now. There's a new Hong Kong style noodle shop that just opened up in Richmond. Oh, drop the name in the chat there, Christine. Love that. Love that. Okay, we're at the back right now. So we could go all the way around, but we're gonna head on this way. So a new noodle spot opened up. I'll tell you if I know about it or not. Because Anson and Angley have been to a few of them, and it's been really helpful. Really, really helpful. They just know that. They're like the Hong Kong food, cafe, food scene people. They know all that stuff. They used to live in Hong Kong too. So they're like my default, like, default nacho. When Nacho's not available or Susie's not available to translate stuff for me. Which is just so true, so true. There's also like, there is like the new noodle shop on over here. This opened up just not too long ago, the Korean noodle house here, so. It looks pretty good as well. But yeah, let's head in the main entrance and get some stuff. Let's go, let's go. So there's more restaurants along here, just for those people that haven't gone. This is like a little foodie heaven here. Now there might be some buffering just because it gets crowded down here. So heads up on that. Now there are some people who are legitimately hiding from the evilness in the world right now and want to keep their family protected and all that stuff. So we're gonna keep the camera down right now. Okay, we're gonna come over here first, and you can see the lamb is $10.99. The beef is $8. I think I'm gonna go with the beef just to be price conscious. Okay. Nice big tray of beef. Okay. And like this is cash only, guys, so I'm gonna keep the camera down so it's not on the staff at all. So I'm just talking on the phone. Do you have any steamed pork buns?
Yeah.
Can I get, a tray of steamed pork buns too, if possible? 5 is fine, yeah, thank you. I got cash. There you go. Okay, 15? 16? Oh, okay. Let's break another 5.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, you can just drop it there. I'll grab it in a sec. Thank you very much.
Receipt $4. Thank you.
Appreciate it. We'll drop a loonie for them too. Okay?
Thank you.
No problem. Talk to you later. I'll grab one of those. Okay, guys, let's go. I'm just gonna keep the camera just off of the staff. Because we don't know who here is, like, a lot of these people are from Hong Kong and stuff like that, and some of the unrest that happened years ago in Hong Kong, like, their families are still at risk and stuff like that, so that's why we try to be, and down there in the produce section is really where some of those people that are hiding. Not necessarily up here, face on at the till in the food court. But here we are in the food court now. Let's come in here. We're good to go. The shop name is Unu. That's in the chat now, so that's good. That's good, Christine. I'll be able to look that up. And ask around. If it's brand new, it might not have been indexed by Google yet, so I might have to ask Nacho and Suji, but they would know. They would know. So we got some steamed buns on over here. I am a little hungry, so I thought I'd let's put the meat away first. Now this beef, because it's frozen, it'll last for the duration of our live stream. It's not gonna be a problem. If it was chicken, you'd wanna take it home right away. But the minute we put it in this bag here, it'll stay cool because it's in a nice dark place. So that's good. And it's like an air sealed container too, so it's pretty good. The food smell is just, there's lots of food on over here. I wanted to actually get some food on over here too from one of the cafes, but let's grab a bun first. I'm actually gonna take these bunnies back for Asif. They didn't have any of the beef ones, so I just went with the pork ones. But for $8, you get this. And I can't complain about that. I can't go and complain about that. Okay. So we got the chopsticks right here. They are delicious. You see the pork in there? It's literally delicious. So this is like one of the cheap eats. There's vegetables inside of here too, so you are getting a little bit of your vegetables, but if you need that green kick, okay, I would definitely recommend just grabbing a vegetable dish up here and stuff like that too. It is so good. So again, there you can see some of the pork that's inside of there. Just nice and tasty. And the thing is that here in Metro Vancouver, whether you're in Burnaby or Vancouver or Coquitlam, Asian food is usually cheaper, okay? Or usually a better deal. And Persian food will be a little bit more pricey, but when you realize the amount of food you get from Persian food too, you realize you're actually getting a deal there as well. So those are some of the two groups that I would get from. And that includes all of Asia, so South Asia, Southeast Asia, East Asia, all that type, Central Asia, all that type of food. It's drastically cheaper, but you can still find, like, if you go to like Chef Tony's, then you're paying for like a high-end dim sum experience, which is a different thing altogether. But if you're looking for affordable food, it's the Asian food that you'd be looking for. If you go to a place like a Denny's or something like that, you're gonna be paying like $24 to even $28 a plate now, which is much more expensive. And nothing wrong with that, but when we're looking for cheaper food right now, during this day and age, this is what you need to go for. And here at the Crystal Mall, this is where you can get some of the deals. Some of the big dealios. I'm gonna put it back in the wrapper so we can reuse it. But we're gonna close this box up because we're gonna go and get something else on over here. And this is going home for husband. He's been working hard. All right. We're gonna take these napkins we got. Gareth, it's good to see you. Pretty cool. You live so close to places that are affordable, different, and tasty. Yeah, it's like sometimes when people come to Vancouver, they don't think that there's affordable things here, especially if they're a tourist coming from out of town. And like if you consider Metro Vancouver, there's a lot of good places that you can go for to get some really tasty food. That's often off the map. Like, if you look like me, to my family members, they're not gonna recommend the Crystal Mall, okay? and stuff like that. They're gonna recommend like Western restaurants like Helen's Grill and stuff like that. And those are all amazing stuff, but they're a little more expensive these days. They didn't always used to be, but a little more expensive. Okay, by the way, I was in Helen's Grill not too long ago. Their food is still delicious. So if you're looking for a good Western food experience, that is definitely like an institution that you should go to. They've been around for decades. And Justin, one of our viewers, knows about it very, very well. So he used to go to Helen's Grill, yeah. So even there's lots of options, even if you don't end up being affordable. Yeah, so there's options. So if you want to spend a little bit more money, you can spend a little bit more money. And usually, if you're going to like Chef Tony's or, you know, a high-end steak restaurant or something like that, you're gonna get like the best cut of meat. So they're not, even the rich or more expensive restaurants, they're not cheapskating you. They're giving you the high quality, more expensive cuts of meat, more expensive vegetables. Sometimes they'll get into those truffles and stuff like that. So you're just going for a different culinary experience, and there's nothing wrong with that. But if you want something a little bit more affordable because you're on a budget, you're living here in Metro Vancouver, and you know this is one of the most expensive places in the world, that's one of those things that you need to consider. Trevor, good to see you. Nice to have you on the stream. Look at that produce down there though, eh? That is awesome. That is awesome. And there's Hotpot Hero right there. So there's the ladies working on down there. And that's just where we came from. They work so hard. So hard. Okay, so I wanted to head on over to this spot right on over here. The Lansdowne Crystal Mall. Okay. Right on over here. And check out this spot right here. I was also told to check out Good Spark at some point in time, so we'll see. I want to tip the camera down though right now. They have an all-day breakfast over here too. Oh wow. Hey, just looking. And then right next to it is the other place, right on over here. All day breakfast, lunch and meat, sausage, salmon, sausage. Okay. Wow. It's served with fried double eggs, toast, and soup noodles. The soup noodles can be selected from macaroni, rice noodles, and spaghetti. Oh wow, that looks good too. I don't know which one to choose. Cynthia, good to see you. Nice to have you on the stream. Yeah. That's so good, so good. I think we'll go here though with the Crystal Cafe to start. Okay, so. It looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. So. Awesome. The guy in front of me is ordering right now, so I'm just waiting for their stuff. Okay, but I think I'm gonna go with just a nice like. I've never had like the German sausage, so I think we'll go with like the German sausage today, which is $13.75. It used to be like much cheaper, but like I said, things are going up, so you need to consider that too. So we'll drop the camera down, so I'm just chatting with you guys. Okay, don't expect me to show anything right now. People are working hard and stuff like that. We're gonna keep the camera off of them. Okay, can I get the all-day breakfast German sausage?
And what kind of noodle you want?
If I could get spaghetti.
Spaghetti?
Yeah.
Here?
Pardon?
Stay here?
Yeah, for here.
Yeah, and the drinks? What kind of drink you want?
Just your regular milk tea. If you got, did you got like a milk tea and coffee?
Mix?
Yeah. Yeah.
Cold.
Hot. Thanks.
30.75 cents.
Okay, so $13.75. Thank you. Okay. So they're gonna call out my number. There's a seat right here, so we don't even have to go far. So literally that one right there. This restaurant right here. That's where we're going. Crystal Cafe. Okay. Nick's loving it. There's so much sausage. Ah. I love it, love it. Love it. Okay. Yeah, so a lot of these Hong Kong style cafes, whether they're a Hong Kong cafe or they're just doing the all day breakfast kind of jam because it works for them, okay? A lot of them, okay, usually have a German sausage. And I've never tried the German sausage. So I've shown you the steak, shown you the luncheon meat. I've shown you the cheese sausages that they have. It looks more like a hot dog, all that type of stuff. But I've never actually shown you the sausage, the German sausage that they have. And it's interesting to see. So next time we come here, I'm gonna go on over to Kingsway, good food. I've heard really good things about them too. But this is the one that I was recommended to come to by a viewer. So that's why I'm coming to this one on over here. But Good Spark apparently has a really good reputation as well. So I'm gonna study their menu, okay? And then we're gonna go get some stuff. And then Andrew just recommended what we should get over at Tintin next time we're in Richmond. So we'll head on down there, and it's not a breakfast item at all. So we'll see that. And by the way, meanwhile we're doing this, I can just kind of chill here and study the menu and all that stuff too. But yeah, good to see you. Nice to have you here on the stream. It's awesome to have you here on the channel. So yeah, we're just waiting for number 6. Oh, is it ready? Oh, somebody else? Okay, cool. Yeah, somebody else is getting stuff there, so I'm just excited. I'm just jumping out the edge of my seat. But yeah, so we'll get some good food, we'll have some good food, we'll chill out, and that's the whole idea. I just wanted to come to the Crystal Mall and really just pick up those ingredients for husband. Of course, the reason I picked up a Hotpot Hero the minute I came in is because they literally sell out sometimes. My hair's all over the place. So that's the other thing. When you're in this area here, okay, sometimes you'll come up to the place, especially if you're coming at this time of day. If they got like a huge big lunch rush or something like that, then at that point in time, there's like an issue and stuff like that too. Like, sometimes they'll literally run out of stuff, and that's not a bad thing. That's great for the restaurant when they run out of stuff and they have to say, "I'm sorry, we sold out of that." So that's why you gotta come and be strategic when you come to these places. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, they were already out of the beef buns, like I just told you, down at Hotpot Hero, okay? And then they literally almost had, like, they have like these containers. It's ready. I'm going to pick it up. Oh, I need the card. I can't keep this. Thank you very much. It's appreciated.
Thank you.
I got the Metro Vancouver. Yeah. I love it. I love it. So we got the milk tea right here. Okay. And then we got the breakfast right here. This is so awesome, so awesome. So this is just a very, nothing complex. So like I said before, and I'm showing you different varieties. I'm just on a Hong Kong cafe kick right now. I love the Hong Kong cafes all over. Metro Vancouver and the Taiwanese ones as well. The food is amazing. This is the German sausage right here. You can see it's cross-hatched. You got 2 fried eggs with it. And then this is very common for Hong Kong breakfast. It's not a, okay. You got like, it looks like ham in there. with some vegetables and some spaghetti and a sauce. And you can get macaroni noodles, that's very common as well. Okay, or you can get instant noodles, but they up the price for the instant noodles. Okay, so let's cover the eggs and stuff like that first. Okay. Love it, love it. Boo's like, not bad. It's pretty good though, it's pretty good. Boo, good to see you, nice to have you on the stream. Okay, let's go, let's check this out. Yeah, so it's pretty good, it's just good. So there's the sausage right there. Okay. We can, ooh. Okay, the knife cuts. The knife cuts it. The knife does cut it. Oh my gosh. It's like it cuts it, but like it moves too. Oh wow. This is like a legit German sausage. So this has definitely been appropriated at some point in time in Hong Kong culture, which is interesting to see. Interesting to see. Sorry guys, I was focusing on, like, this knife bends so much. It's so flexible. It's so flexible. Gareth, love ordering all day breakfast for dinner. No jokes, it's a glorious little treat. I love, if you've seen me on my channel before, you know I'm a sucker for all day breakfast. Look at this. It's like, it's creamy inside the egg, but it's not too runny that it's running all over the plate. That is literally what you want. Literally what you want. Okay. That's good. That's good. Ziggy, good to see you. Nice to have you here. That's really tasty. Like, that's the fried egg you want, because it's got like the creaminess inside, but it's not super runny. Oh yeah, I'm digging that. I'm definitely digging that. That is really good. That is really good. Now, to be competitive in and like actually sell stuff here in the Crystal Mall, you really have to have a good product. Okay, I was like, that egg was just like thoroughly satisfied. Both these places, King's Park Good Food and the Crystal Cafe, are going head to head right now. I'm gonna have to find out what's at the King's Park next time I'm over here. I'm literally gonna have to figure that out. We might come back pretty soon. But there's the German sausage right there. Oh my gosh. It's a German pork sausage. It's got some serious, like, what you want with the sausage is a snap. And you can feel the snap when you bite into it. The snap is created by the outside skin. And it's like, you know you have a really well-filled sausage and properly cooked if you feel that snap. And this has got snap. Oh, it's ridiculously good. Lynn, it is really, really good. It is really, really good. So Burnaby, this is one of the choices that you can come to if you want to have some good food here in the area. You don't even only have to, like, I'm having all day breakfast right now, but everyone on the stream who's a regular knows I always have a hankering for all day breakfast. It's not new. But there is some other places like 99 Barbecue that's right next door that does more like the soupy thing. They got like I'm not sure if it's a clay pot or the steel pot or something like that. But yeah, that's on over there. Then there's rice noodles. Okay. Behind me here, you can see Mad Kitchen Chicken. I've not been to them yet, but there's other places all around us here. And the ones that are open are awesome, including this blue restaurant right here. Okay. That's, what is that called again? That's Dak Mai right there. So that's Dak Mai right there. Okay. That's your rice roll place. They're delicious too. Old school Hong Kong rice rolls. Oh, just so tasty, so tasty. But there is also like, there's a Malaysian restaurant on over here where you can get like proper Malaysian laksa and stuff like that. So there is a lot here in this area for people to have and people to enjoy. Oh. I love, like, look at that. It's runny, but it's not runny. It's runny, but it's not runny. That's when you get like that eggy creaminess. Oh, that's so good, so good. We'll pizza it. We'll pizza it. So we're folding it. And so this type of food is just like such a comfort, such a comfort. But this is why people come for all day breakfast and stuff like that too, just so that they can come and they can enjoy it and they can have a good feast. Now the Hong Kong cafe that we just went to, the Crystal Cafe on over here, they don't just do breakfast. So I'm gonna need to start coming back to these Hong Kong cafes now. And I've done breakfast a few times, and I'm gonna have to get some of the other dishes that are here just to show you what's going on. And they got like baked stuff, and they got sandwiches. They have, and the sandwiches are cheap too. Like the sandwiches are not, like there's a $5.50 sandwich, there's a $6.55 sandwich. So if you want just like a quick sandwich, lunch and meat and eggs, you can get that here, okay? And they have like the baked rice and the baked pasta and stuff like that as well available. And so all of that stuff you can actually get. Oh, it's so good. So when you talk about baked dishes, you talk about they either put spaghetti or they put rice and put like a pork chop or a piece of chicken or seafood in there. If it's seafood, they generally use like white sauce. Okay, but not always. And if it is, if it's like a pork chop or something like that, or a chicken cutlet, they'll use like the tomato sauce and stuff like that too. Very general. It gets a little more complex. But so good, and it looks like their baked stuff, okay, it's coming in around 16, 17 buckies, while some of their other dishes, like they got like a Young Fowl fried rice, which is barbecue pork and shrimp, is coming in at $15.95. So pretty good deals. They're trying to stay under that $18 mark right now, which makes them even more attractive. And what I can see with Kingsport is they have some more things that are over $18. Okay, they look much bigger though in portions, so that might be one of the differences between them. But yeah, this thing is so hot. This is what you want. You want a hot milk tea. Hot milk tea is such a comfort. It's like the biggest comfort food ever. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm gonna have to let it cool down though. I was saving like the 3 pieces of sausage. The thing with the sausages, if you got like a bit of runny egg on there, you can use the sausage to soak up the runny egg. That's why they give you the 2 pieces of toast though. It is so good. So, the other thing is that they recommended getting the sausage. I don't think it was like a special or anything. They were just like people like tell me to try other things. I'm good. So there. Now, while we're eating here in Burnaby, I can't wait until Celeste Connect's dessert shop opens. I'm gonna head on over there. Probably not on opening day. Celeste might be a little too busy, but like on a Munching Monday sometime, get some dessert at her dessert shop. That would be awesome. Or if she doesn't open on Mondays, because sometimes they aren't. Okay, getting it on another day, like a Let's Get Nosy, that'll be fun. That'll be fun. But apparently it's coming along, so. Which is good to see. She's publishing the content from January right now, so she's probably made some really good progress. She doesn't think the regulators are going to come in. That's really what restaurants wait for, and while they're cleaning up their place and doing the painting and making it look good and all that stuff. Okay. The regulators usually take a little bit longer to come on by because they're regulators and they put too much work on regulators who come on in and check out the restaurant. But they have like eight other jobs that they're doing too, whether it's like writing policy or creating statistical reports and stuff like that. So it takes them forever to get around to places. So yeah, she's waiting for that apparently, based on the last video she just posted. So you can check that out. I'm totally looking forward to Celeste's restaurant opening though. Okay. So you can see here, you got the noodles, you got the ham, there's some vegetables in there. I can see some carrots. You can't see the carrots yet. Okay, and there's a nice little brothy in there. So good, so good. Husband, I did not stop by Hotpot Hero and pick you up some beef, not at all. And probably some pork buns because that's what they had. But so if you want some bunny bun buns, husband, they're not coming home later. Great to see husband on the stream. Very nice light broth. Go to the new Hong Kong style noodle shop in Richmond. Yeah, so Christine threw down the name of the noodle shop in there, so it's in the chat. I'm gonna take a look at that place when I get home. At least if it's online. It might not be online yet, so I might have to ask around. Ask is like, I don't even know what you're talking about. Hotpot Hero? What? Yeah. So just to fill everyone in, if you just came into the chat, hi, I'm Jerome. This is my channel. We're over here right now in Burnaby, British Columbia, Canada, part of Metro Vancouver. And we're over at the Crystal Mall right now, which is one of the places that has where you can get your groceries. It's also one of the places where you can get some of the best food here in Burnaby. So this is the place to come if you want some good food here in Burnaby for an affordable price. That's why there's so many people here. Like the food courts in Vancouver are like a hidden secret. There's like YouTubers who only specialize in Metro Vancouver food courts, just because there is so much content in these food courts. Toronto has a few. Like, and when I speak about Toronto, it's because it's my old hometown, you know? So I don't have any relationships, or I don't work with any groups from Toronto or anything like that. I've been here in Vancouver for almost 4 years now. So yeah, we have no connections back to Toronto except for like friends, you know? So hi to some of our friends that watch us. Okay. But we don't work with YouTubers over in that area or anything like that. We really don't know too much of we don't know too much about the YouTube community over there. Than like, I might watch a few episodes of Glassbow every once in a while, but I've never met that person. So, but pretty inspiring, pretty good content. Vanya, good to see you. Nice to have you on the stream. But this is so good, so good. Yeah, it's like a nice little broth. I don't know if it's like a chicken broth. It tastes kind of chickeny. Okay. But yeah, just like some nice spaghetti noodles, some nice sliced ham in here. There's some lima beans, there's some carrots. You can see some of the carrots just kind of poking up through there. So you're getting some vegetables in here too. Pretty good. That's good. Very plain Jane, but it's not supposed to be. It's not supposed to be like super flavorful and stuff like that. That's where the broth comes in. Okay, and it's just supposed to be there to like really fill you up and stuff like that. Like, this is the extra that you get at the end. Drop their noodle. So there's some chili oil up there, so I think I'm gonna go on over and grab some chili oil really quick. Oh yeah. Okay, so we got some chili oil in there. That'll add a lot of flavor once it kicks the broth too and stuff like that. Mad Kid Chicken looks closed. It looks like they're either going through renovations or fingers crossed it's not something else. Yeah, they got like a ladder inside of there and stuff like that. So. So, yeah, there's two places on the floor that's closed right now. Hey Rice Roll, they've been closed for a while. Fried Chicken looks closed. Happy Ice Rice House closed. The thing is, like, if you're coming here for a certain type of food, let's say you want like Malaysian here, you should just check on Google and stuff like that. All of the restaurants here like regularly update their Google and stuff like that, just by reporting to Google if they're open or not. Okay. And what their hours are. A lot of them are savvy about that type of stuff too. But sometimes restaurants aren't open on a certain day. Maybe like the owner has a commitment somewhere else and they can't be in the stall, like if they're volunteering somewhere to help cook food for the homeless, or, you know, that's when they take their kid to you know, like aquatic lessons or who knows. So whatever reason they have. Get the chili sauce. That makes it pop. That is good. That is good. Okay. Sorry. That is a tasty little mix right there. Yeah. So for the price I'm paying, I'm getting some really good food, like fill you up type of food on over here. So $13.75, you can get a complete meal. This is almost too much for me to eat. Frank, good to see you. Nice to have you on the stream. Jose, good to see you too. Nice to have you here. No, oh my God. So good. So good. No. Because I got the milk tea, they gave me 3 sugar packs. So husband, I'm bringing some sugar packs home. Because the milk tea, when it's warm, it doesn't have that sweetness that they'll incorporate in if it's iced. So if you ever order warm milk tea, that's just something to be noticeable about and stuff like that. That is so good. That is so good. A little bit of caffeine mixed with the milk tea too. Okay. Oh, so good. So good. I should have got like what is it, like a chazo, as Andrew would say, which has the condensed milk in it. I should have asked for that. Oh wow. Oh wow. Let's take this, let's put this in a pocket. So it comes with this. And this is just amazing, amazing food, guys. So come on down here and try this out. And try out all day breakfast if you want, but like if you want something with a little bit more flavor, because breakfast isn't necessarily always the flavorful thing. There's so much other stuff in here, including at the restaurants that I just went to. Okay, so many options, so much delicious food here. Christine's like, Andrew taught you, and now you remember it. Yeah. I don't remember all the dirty words he taught us, but that was fun too. So, guys, I finished off most of the noodles. I think I'm gonna leave it. Okay, that's not really worth bringing home with me. But there's a giant pile of noodles there and stuff like that you can get with it. So delicious, so awesome. Okay, I think we're gonna pack up right now, and we'll put our tray up and stuff like that. I'm gonna take a few of these napkins just in case, because I'm bringing the milk tea with me. I'm just clearing my throat. But we'll get this on. I have to get used to putting the new backpack on until they get another bag like my old bag. Okay. We got it. We're good to go. We're good to go. Okay. So we'll transport it with the milk tea on. And then we'll take the milk tea when we get on over to the tray. We're heading to the garbage right now. Okay. Mission accomplished. Milk tea in hand. I love this place. I love this place. Like, come on down here, guys. On the weekend, it can get really, really packed. Really, really packed. So that's just something to remember if you happen to be in the area. But on a day like today, like on a Wednesday, it's a little lighter at the crowd. It's a little easier to get food. Like on a Saturday, this thing gets so packed. And a Sunday too. You'll have like families that'll literally bring in their kids and just look at their kids and be like, go get us a table. And then the kids will run around and play. And when they find a table, they'll just kind of quietly sit down at the table. And they'll just like wave their parents over. Like their parents are still keeping an eye on them. They're not running far away from their parents. So, you know, but like literally that's a strategy they use and it's smart. It's smart. The other thing you'll see sometimes is people that they're gonna come out here and just chill out here for a few minutes with the milk tea where it's a little cooler. Here at the Courtyard. Find a nice non-yucky benchy to sit at over here. This is good. Excuse me, guys. It's been a heck of a day, Okay. But so awesome. So there's our milk tea right here. We're in the Courtyard right down here in the area. Here's the crystal. Oh. So this thing was served to me piping hot, which is exactly what you want. You want like a piping hot milk tea, but it took a little bit to cool down. It took a little bit to cool down. Okay, this Korean noodle place looks interesting. It's right in front of us here. So here's the Korean noodle place right here. Very interesting, very interesting. So let's take account of how much money we've spent today. So I got some buns for $8. I got some hot pot meat, a pile of it. Like this is gonna take a good 3 or 4 days. It's gonna go for several meals. I think he stretched it to like 6 or 8 meals the last time. So like, it's not like, when you see hot pot meat and it's rolled up in the frozen container, they're trying to sell less meat for the whole box. When you go to Hotpot Hero, they fill the box up all the way, okay? Lay it down flat. So the amount of hot pot meat you'll get in there is just so much. And you can use that for hot pot, but you can also throw it in stir fries or multiple other things that you can get, and it's just absolutely delicious. Sometimes Asa will just cut up vegetables, we'll make like a quick little sauce, and then he'll throw the satay meat in there, and then we'll have like rice on the side or noodles on the side, and you just mix it all together. It just tastes so good, so good. You can see all the people coming in right now. Like this is one of the places to be. Okay, you could go to Metropolis at Metrotown and have a busy yacht over there, but this is like, the food over there is more expensive. This is the place to be. It literally is, the Crystal Mall. And the fountain is also ridiculous. But hey, it's all about the mall. It's all about the mall. It's just so nice to be able to sit outside and just kind of enjoy yourself and just relax and have a nice little milk tea and chill out. So yeah, great to see you guys. Nice to have you here on the stream. If you haven't hit that like button yet, hit that like button. If you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, hit that subscribe button. It all helps out the channel. Loving it. Loving it. Now there's nothing special to this milk tea as in color, okay? So you can see there's the milk tea right there for you. Yeah, just a nice little milk tea. There are only two places in Metrotown I will go for food, Popeyes and Bubba Waffles. Fair enough, fair enough. I would go to other places myself, but hey, those are two good choices too. But I literally need to come here and check out Kings Park. I also need to check out something that's a little more, check out some of these other items for you when I got a hankering for like Hong Kong food and stuff like that. Show you some of the other things that are available. It's just, I think I've shown enough of the breakfast right now. We can go for a few weeks without that and then circle back to it eventually. But such a good, like that was a deal. Like I paid $13.75. I got like a bowl full of noodles with vegetables in it, in a soup. And it was so good. I got the 2 eggs. I got the German sausage. That's like the money one there. That's the most expensive part of it. So good. And you get a milk tea with it too. And this ain't small fry either. This is almost the same size. It's like a 16-ounce cup. And you get a 16-ounce cup of milk tea. I can't complain. I literally can't complain. Yeah, so $13.75 for the all-day breakfast. Okay, and $8 and $8 for the hot pot meat and the steamed buns. So what is that? 16 plus 13.75, so that would be 14. So 16 plus 30 bucks. 30 bucks. So I got groceries and I got that for a good price. Okay. And on the way home, I'll probably pick up the cilantro and the bell peppers at like a King's Farms or the lettuce shop or something like that on the way back home. So that'll be good. That'll definitely be good. But yeah, so awesome to see you. So awesome to see you guys. Give me a sec. Oh wow. Oh wow. Don't forget about that sausage. Yeah, it was a good sausage. It literally was. It like had snap and everything to it. So good. So good. We literally have someone having an umbrella in front of me here, in front of the Korean noodle house. looking at the paper opened window with their umbrella covering their face. It's fascinating to see. And the camera is on me the whole time. So fascinating. Like they locked eyes with me and everything. I was like, wow. Interesting what some people will do. Angela, good to see you. You were here earlier at the Crystal Mall. That's great to hear. That's awesome. It sounds like you were supporting some local businesses, so big ups to you. That's pretty awesome to see. I'm just finishing off my milk tea right now on over here. Yeah, so Asa needed some protein, so I thought I'd go and get him some. He loves the hot pot meat here, and we don't always get the chance to come out to Metrotown, so I had like an extra free hour today and stuff like that too. So, and now the strange person's walking away. I guess they got my attention, so. Oh guys, it was interesting. It was interesting. I literally took a photo of it just because it was so weird. So weird. So weird. So weird. Yeah, so Angela's saying the dim sum side's good. Yeah, I just picked up, like I didn't pick up dim sum, but the dim sum is in here. Like the Lao Shan Bao is very popular on over here, but like a lot of the other dim sum is good here too. One of the best places for dim sum in here is the Shanghai dim sum. So definitely worth checking out that place, but there's a few other dim sum places in here that I haven't been to and haven't tried yet. So there's just so much. Like I had never gotten to the Crystal Cafe ever until today. So, and that's a good Hong Kong cafe. It does all day breakfast and does bake stuff too. And other classic Hong Kong like dinner meals and stuff like that. So it's good. Angela is just like, my friends work at there at the Shanghai. Oh, that's awesome. So you got the inside scoop. Very good. Good to have you on the stream. Now I'm gonna have to try the King's Fire out next. Okay? So, yeah. Almost done. Then we're gonna get on the move. Metrotown Station is just, okay, across the intersection of McKay and Willingdon, I believe. And then we walk through Station Square Mall, and then Metrotown, Metropolis at Metrotown's right there next to Station Square, okay, which is like they tried to design a 15-minute city, like you're not stuck in the 15-minute city. It's like kind of ridiculous when people talk about like a 15-minute city design. It's just supposed to make it accessible, so if you need to pop out of your home, you have everything around you. That's considered dental offices, all that type of stuff. That's what the 15-minute city is like. And at some point in time, someone was like, and you're not allowed to leave the 15-minute city zone. And I was just like, wait. Urban planners would say that's not how it works. You're still allowed to travel. But we'll be walking through one of those design Station Squares, like 4 or 6 towers. I'm not sure. I think it's more like around 4. And then they got a whole bunch of stuff around there. We'll be walking through part of that, so I'll show you a little bit of that. The old Dragon restaurant you're sitting at. Oh. I'm just trying to see where the Dragon part is. It might not be here anymore. There is the Korean noodle shop that's across the street here. Okay, this is brand new. It's been here for a few months now, but yeah, probably like a good 6 months. So, but yeah, still cool. Oh, now it's the Crystal. Oh, hey, you learn something new every day. Angela's giving us a history lesson. Very cool. Very cool. Okay. So we came from this way. And now we're gonna head on out. Let's head on this way. Oh wait, there's a garbage can on over here. Okay. There's actually like a best shop that's opening up in the Crystal Mall too here. And if you've ever been to the Lansdowne Mall over in Richmond near the Richmond Public Market, the best shop is literally like one of the best shops. So I'm looking forward to seeing that open. I did not see it in here today, but I also wasn't looking. So yeah, we'll see it another day. But all along the side here too, there's like restaurants I still need to check out here. Like, look, this place is bumping right now. We gotta try that. It looks like it's the Szechuan spicy restaurant. It's bumping. Okay. Chuti, like there's always somebody in Chuti right on over there. Wow. And so, just so much you can choose from on over here. Just so much. The Dragon Inn restaurant opened in 1959 and had an iconic neon sign. I'm gonna look this restaurant up. If it had an iconic sign, then there's probably like at least old pictures of it online and stuff. That's very cool, very, very cool. And if Nick says it's iconic, then there probably definitely is pictures online somewhere. Maybe like the old, like they got old Facebook history pages now and stuff like that too. That's so cool. So, so cool. So here is Station Square right here. You can see a few of the towers right here. So this is their 15-minute city design right here. You can see like restaurants and shops on the bottom here. And then this part over here that matches the other part, that's part of the complex too. And then they got this older tower that's been here for a long time on over here too. So what can you say? What can you do? You just gotta look at it and be like, I was living in reality. So behind here, this is your Western breakfast place on over here, pure and simple. They have a few, they're a chain, so it's a franchisee. They have a few of the other restaurants around them too, but yeah, we're leaving the Crystal Mall. And by the way, there's a Hilton in the Crystal Mall. There's this giant Hilton on top. So you can literally stay at the Crystal Mall, stay in the Hilton, and go to the mall for breakfast, lunch, and dinner if you want. That is like wild that there is a hotel literally over top of one of the best Asian food courts in Burnaby right here. Right here. There's the Hilton logo right there. You can kind of see it behind the tree there. That's wild. And it's a Hilton too, so it's not like this little small hotel either. Like it has a certain brand name, a certain reputation that they try to maintain and stuff like that. Very, very interesting to see, very interesting. So you can see some more of the restaurants on over here. They got a JJ Bean. And then right on over here, this is Silver Drive. I might be getting the last part of the name wrong, but you can see the Cactus Club in there. And there's more restaurants in there and a grocery store and more services as well. So that's where the whole 15-minute city concept comes in. If you want to grab a quick meal or something like that and you live in this tower right here, you can come out of this tower and you can grab your meal along this strip here unless you want to travel somewhere else. But it's all available there if you want. And it's harking back to the days of the early, like the 1910s and stuff like that in downtown Vancouver, where they'd have a lot more shops and stuff like that, like little mom and pop shops or apothecaries and pharmacies and food stores where people would live over on like Robson Street and stuff like that. And then they'd go to the shops and they would get their meal, whether it be over on Granville Street or something like that, okay, all within like 5 minutes. Especially when they were, back in the day, they were doing like 14-hour work days at some of these, at the shipyards and stuff like that, and on the railroad tracks and in Yaletown. So they didn't have a lot of time to get food and stuff, so it was always good to see. Always good to see. My hangout in the morning there, price is smart dollars. Oh, okay, okay. I believe that's the grocery store in there, right? And Tim Hortons. Well, Tim Hortons is my first choice, but there's nothing wrong with Tim Hortons. There's just so many different coffee choices here in the city. Tim's, Starbucks, of course, those are the mainstays across the country. And then you got JJ Bean that I just showed you, Waves that I was just at, Brecca, Matchstick. Oh no, Matchstick's is gone now. And they closed all of their stores. Oh, Nelly. Oh, we got some cherry trees up here. This will be awesome. Okay. And then like independent shops in and around too. So there's like a whole bunch. There's just so many good coffee shops in the area. And like checking them out is like, don't just try one. But if you find one you like, okay, like Angela likes Tim's and that's cool. It's got the one with the cheapest price point. Okay, you find what you like, that's good, but if you're moving to Vancouver, try it around. If you're visiting Vancouver, coffee culture is crazy here. So try out a few different brands. Ah! Look at the cherry trees right here. Are these not awesome? These not awesome. This here. I'm loving this. It's so beautiful. So I told you about the different white trees that are in there. These are not Sakura trees, but there's a few different ones on over here. It's so good. Still have old school photos of Station Square, Starbucks. There used to be a store. Oh, cool. I didn't even know there was a Starbucks. Oh, so this Starbucks here used to be a store, eh? And guys, like there's literally a Holiday Inn Express here too. So you can literally stay down in this area. Like there's a big sports complex with a big like skateboard park. Literally on the other side of the mall here. You'll see it sometimes when you're riding the SkyTrain over to Royal Oak Station and stuff like that. Like that is wild. That is wild. That's so awesome though, so awesome. Okay, so there's artwork around here too. So it's called Cordials, okay? And they have these different sculptures here throughout the place. So there's a shoe here. There's a few more hiding in the back here through the hallway. There's like a squash right on over here. But my favorite is right here. And it's the octopus. I love this one. This one looks so cool. It looks so cool. So cool. There. We got a cherry tree, possibly in the thumbnail. I don't know. I'll see. Okay, we're gonna cross the street. I'm gonna cross it. So this is Central Boulevard that we're on here. So we started when we exited the SkyTrain station. We started here. You can see why I'm not crossing the street. We got all the buses coming out of here right now. There's a big major bus loop on over here. Yeah. And here's the bridge though too. You can see the bridge that I was talking about, that they never connected back to the SkyTrain station. And again, the reason why they didn't connect the bridge back to the SkyTrain station when they remade the SkyTrain station, I don't know if it's the 80s or in the 1990s, I can't, or the 2000s, I'm still learning about that. But the reason they couldn't connect the bridge back, why? Is because they wanted people to walk around the neighborhood and check out other places like Station Square instead of running from the station here out onto the bridge and just hanging out in the mall, and then when they're done going back across the bridge and going back in the station. So that's the real reason. Like, it's literally in municipal government documents and stuff like that. I was like reading that, I was like, wow, like archives. I was like, wow. So there is a reason. And it's a good reason, because right down here, right by the station, you have a whole slew of newer buildings, and you have a whole slew of new restaurants in the bottom, like there's the coffee lot right back there and stuff like that too. So there's a whole bunch of other places here too. They're going to remove the bus loop. I don't remember hearing anything about that, but I wouldn't be surprised. So they're going to renovate the bus loop on over here too, eh? So here's the bus loop right here on the other side by the mall. If they're going to renovate it, that makes sense. That's kind of old. Yeah, so Nick's got a good point. There's still a good reason to connect the bridge back to the station. So I gave you the reason they told you, but Nick's got a good point too. It helps people getting around as well. So that's why some people are miffed. Because they're like, there's some people that never went into the mall. They just used the bridge to cross the street so they wouldn't have to deal with the traffic that's on the street, because it's a very busy street. Okay? So, and here's the bridge right here, coming from the mall. And then you see the gap right here. So the old station it used to connect to, but when they remade the station, it no longer connects to it. So it's really our bridge to nowhere now, and it's the butt of many jokes. But still, so interesting, so interesting. So great to see everyone here on the stream. If you want to support the channel, of course, you can hit the $ during any of the live streams, send us a super chat or super sticker. If you're watching the recording afterwards, you can hit the heart sign and send us a super thanks. And we also take direct donations through Interact e-transfer to my email address, jforestwood@gmail.com. And we have channel memberships as well if you want to support on a monthly basis. So there's so many options. So many options. It's just like a pile of people out here, just kind of hanging out and absorbing it. The Hyatt Burnaby. Okay, I'm interested. But like I said, guys, you are the people that keep Asif and me independent. Does that mean we're gonna make some collabs in the future? Like, I made a collab with Fermu, but that was the only collab I ever did. And they gave me these glasses in exchange and a little bit of cash. So thank you Fermu for that. But we've been totally independent. Supported by our day jobs, and especially supported by you guys donating to the channel. So thank you very much for keeping us independent. We're not on any government grants, never have been. We're not in any other groups. It's really just my husband, me, and a couple friends here in Vancouver who do the moderation and stuff like that too. So they keep silent on the chats just so you don't know who they are and stuff like that. It's because they also want to keep their anonymity because they got the golden wrench. But yeah, completely independent. So thank you so much for that. We couldn't have done it without you. It's greatly appreciated. Let's head on into the station right now. So we're at Metrotown Station right here. No problem, man. No problem. Let's go up. There we go. Nick's giving a salute to the silent mods. Lynn's saying thanks. Gareth's saying thanks. That's awesome. That's great to hear. And guys, the mods really do appreciate it. So we do give the mods a little bit of a cut when we get the money too. So like usually I'm putting the money into the food accounts, or like when I say accounts, it's just like it's like just like different pockets in our accounting book. So the food goes into the accounts, or the stream. There's a little bit that goes back to the mods too. Love it, love it. Thanks, guys. That's greatly appreciated. The mods truly do appreciate you guys too. And like the best way you can support us besides through money is coming on the streams and doing exactly what you're doing right now. Being present in the streams and just supporting us. Okay, that's one of the most affordable ways to do it if you don't have the dollars to donate all the time. And at this time, during this day and age of all the craziness that's happening in the world, it's totally understandable, totally understandable. But yeah, we're gonna jump on the SkyTrain and we're gonna head on out, okay? And yeah, head on home for the day. So I think we've hit the 2-hour mark right now. That's pretty good. I think we'll wait for the train. It's just showing up right now. So I'll show you the train and then we'll finish up the stream getting on. So there we are right there. There's the train coming on through for you. Just so you can see a train coming on into the station here. I might be able to get a front door. Let's drop the camera just because there's going to be people coming out. I think we can get a front seat. Oh, this is awesome. Okay, you guys get a little bonus footage. You get some SkyTrain ride. It will buffer when we get on over to 29th Avenue Station just because of the concrete. Be prepared for that. So if it does buffer, just give me a heads up by dropping the buffering emoji into the stream, because it is the end of the workday and there really isn't a point streaming if you're not getting a lot of good SkyTrain coverage right now. So, but if it's okay and it's just going to freeze over at 29th Avenue Station, which is like in 2 or 3 stations, don't worry about that. That's Con, good to see you. Nice to have you on the stream. We're on a packed SkyTrain, so I'm going to keep the camera forward. Okay, guys? Just so it's off of other people just going about their end of their day or their start of their work day, depending on who they are and where they're going and all that stuff. But great, and thank you, S-Con, for the like. It's greatly appreciated. So we're just through Patterson Station. This is where we started. We'll ride the SkyTrain. I'm just going to take it off of had it resting there for a minute to give my arm a break. And there you are. We are on the Expo line right now. This is the first SkyTrain line that was built. Okay, and it was built for the 1986 Expo. It didn't go very far during the 86 Expo. I believe it went to Main Street Station, and it might have gone to Commercial Drive, and then they extended it afterwards. They were still building, so that's that. But double check my facts, because I'm still learning about the city, so I still make a few errors here or there, so I'm not them. It takes a while to learn this type of stuff, the history and stuff. It's easy to walk around and point a camera at the concrete and kind of show you guys around, which is what I used to do. But now I'm starting to dive in more, give you a bit more of a vibe of the city and the different layers that are on here, because we're living through history as well, which is pretty cool. So I got to give it up to like where I started out. Okay, with point of view walking videos and live streams, but we've changed. And what Gemini describes us as now is a city personality, or like, you know, a city host, which is kind of cool. So. Yeah, definitely appreciate it. Definitely appreciate it. Angela's going away, going to bed. Well, have a good day. Thank you for dropping by. It's greatly appreciated. Looks like we're gonna get a little orange in the sky, so that's gonna be good. That like little blue spot, that's a little darker in the far distance. That's mountain. That's probably Cyprus. So you can just see how far the mountains stretch. We're gonna get a better mountain view in a little bit. The Nanaimo station is going through the same tracks, going on the same tracks as the 1950s electric trains. Actually, you're absolutely right. And the train tracks that we're on right now, even here in Burnaby, I believe, follow those same old school train tracks. That's why they built it here, because when they stopped the old streetcar electric trains back in the late 1950s, they still have the train corridor here, so they just reused it for the SkyTrain when they started building that out, and they had a recreational trail following the old the old tram lines back in the day. That's why I would call it an electric tram line. You can see those trains. I have a clip from some of the historical videos that are public domain from the Vancouver archives on my Collingwood video that I put up probably just a few months ago, so you can check that one out. I think that video is like, why is there so many towers in Collingwood, especially around the Joyce Collingwood's density beyond the downtown core. So they did it on over here. So we're at 29th. So usually we don't run into any connection problems here, but the concrete walls on the other side of the station, on the west side of the station, sometimes cause some buffering. So if we disappear for a second or two, you know why. And then generally when we get back to Nanaimo station, which is literally like 20 seconds after the station, the channel comes back if we do run into those buffering issues. We don't always, but sometimes we do. But great to see you guys. Nice to have you here on the stream. So many people are chiming in today. If you're chiming in from somewhere, if you haven't chimed in on the channel yet, put a message into the chat. Throw a message in the chat. Just let me know where you're watching from. You don't have to give like your specific address or anything, but if you're in the West End of Vancouver, be like, I'm in the West End. If you're all the way over in Kelowna, British Columbia, just let me know you're in Kelowna. If you're somewhere else, like, you know, Jakarta, Indonesia, let me know that too. We got a lot of Indonesian people who watch it too, because YouTube translates it into the Indonesian language. I don't know if that's the proper name of the language, but I've watched the translation of me in Indonesia, and the voice they use is actually very, very respectable. I appreciate YouTube working so hard on making that AI technology help our videos get more accessible to people around the world. So every once in a while, I'm a big fan of JoJo Camping, which is a big camping YouTuber. She's from Korea. And sometimes I watch her in the auto-dubbed English, and other times I just watch her in the regular Korean. But it's every once in a while with the subtitles. Every once in a while, it's good to just hear the auto-dub. So I can just kind of like understand what JoJo's talking about sometimes, especially when she's talking about something a little more complex, like how to grill a frozen eel. Then I'm so fascinated because I'm such a fan of like grilled eel and stuff like that. Grilled barbecue eel is one of my favorite things in this city. Oh my gosh. It's not everyone's favorite, but it's one of mine. Okay, so we'll keep going on the expo line here. And I'm just going to keep the camera forward in a one point perspective of view, just because the SkyTrain's busy and there's people all around us. So we'll keep them off camera. But there's one of the mountains right on over there. That looks like Cyprus from here. So there you go. There's some of your mountain views right on over there. We just left Nanaimo Station, so we are going to pull into the next station on over here. I believe it's Commercial Drive. Yeah, it should be Commercial Broadway Station over by Commercial Drive. That should be the next station. I've been riding a few of the different lines lately, so I got them all mixed up in my head and stuff like that. The Millennium Line. I've also been looking at like the extension for the Millennium Line, so I got like the look at those mountains right there. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, there's some centrifugal force here. Look at that. The camera will straighten out. Don't worry, guys. It's got like machine learning technology and AI and all that stuff now. Ziggy's like, that's the best view. Christine just said that too, eh? That's awesome. So the cool thing over here is they have a clock here now. And this is like a new addition. Or it's been here for a little bit, but I still love it because you can like look on over there at the time. Which is awesome. Smart move. Smart move. There's some of the mountains in the background there. Look at that right there. Oh, wow. Yeah. So next station will be Main Street Science World Station. Now usually when you're thinking about the different stations on over here, so that's Grouse and Mount From, and that's Cypress right there, and then the mountain that overlooks the Cleveland Dam is the one in the background. We'll get another look at that in a minute after Main Street Science World Station. We'll get one more good look at the mountains as we're pulling into Stadium Chinatown Station. So awesome. There's the back of the East Van Cross right there by the new ICBC building. It's almost open. It's not done yet though, apparently. So there's, oh, hey, you get two more views of the mountains then. I forgot about this one. Here comes an oncoming and outbound SkyTrain. We're on the inbound because it's going to Waterfront Station eventually. There's the outbound. That one's going all the way to Surrey. Wow. Wow. That is so cool. So cool. So I live in the downtown, so if we got enough battery, I'm around 15% right now, that should be enough battery to get down to Waterfront Station. I'll try to stay on until Waterfront Station. If not, I'll finish the stream a little bit earlier, but I'm just giving everyone a heads up just in case you're into like SkyTrain zone out mode right now. You're enjoying the SkyTrain, but just chilling out. So awesome, but look at that orange right there on the screen. Oh my goodness gracious. Those clouds are gonna be an electric when the sun sets today. Oh wow. So the way that they name the stations on over here is often by street, neighborhood, or attraction. And sometimes when you have a major street and a neighborhood or an attraction together, they'll combine that. So when you consider like the next station we're going to, Chinatown Station, it's sandwiched right between the Stadium District by Rogers Arena and the BC Place, where the FIFA World Cup's going to be played and stuff like that. Okay, and Chinatown. This station on over here is called Main Street Science World Station. It sits over Main Street, which is the major street here in the city, and then it's right next to Science World, which we'll see a closer up look view as we head on the Skyway here. So you'll see Science World in just a minute right there, a big silver globe. There's Science World, so that's why this is called Main Street Science World Station. And then other stations, they just have like one name, like let's consider on the Canada line, Lansdowne Station. It's over by Lansdowne Center. Okay. Aberdeen Station. That's over by Aberdeen Mall. So awesome. Look at those mountains there. This is the mountain view I was talking about. So on the left, you got Mount From and Grouse Mountain. And on the right, far right, you've got Cypress Mountain, and I can't remember the two bigger mountains kind of hovering there in the middle. I love it. I love it. Every day, my mom's like, "You miss the CN Tower, don't you?" And I'm like, "Mom, really, when you look at those mountains at the end of the day, mountains beat CN Tower any day." But when I see the CN Tower, when I'm back in Toronto at some point in time, I'll love it. But yeah, guys, just to let you know, like I was saying, today we're celebrating being independent. We're not affiliated with any group in any other major city, whether it's Montreal or Saskatoon or Toronto, not affiliated with any other group or any other, streamers or vloggers or anything like that. Asif and me are completely independent. It's just us and a few friends who are moderators too. So thank you for all the support. A lot of the food that we buy on camera for you is supported by you guys. So I love it, love it. So we're going to go underground. We should still have a connection. The connection is pretty good underground on the Expo line. It gets a little sketchy on the Canada line, but that's just because it gets a little deeper. So a few times when you're on the Canada line, if it's very light traffic, you won't have any buffering for a live stream. But if it's packed, you will have some issues. But here's the underground for you. Enjoy it for as long as we don't have buffering. No problem, Ziggy, no problem. Yeah, thank you guys for all the support that you provide us. It's greatly appreciated. Even if you can't afford to support the channel with money, you support it with views, and that's greatly appreciated too. I never thought that I would start out in one style and move to a more interactive style later. It's very cool, and according to our YouTuber connections, because YouTube, once you get over 1,000 viewers, will start connecting you to the creator program, and then it gets more advanced as you go along and you get more followers and stuff like that. They really like, Jerome, your natural progression from the train isn't as packed anymore. Your natural progression from not having your face to having your face on camera is like, that's normal. That's perfectly normal. Yeah. Hey Chris, good to see you. Nice to have you on the stream. Give you guys back the underground. Yeah, it's awesome. We've been having a really good day, Chris. Thanks for being here. Greatly appreciated. And there's a few reasons that I'm telling you all this stuff. First, I wanted to celebrate you guys for helping us support the channel. Another thing, we got a lot of people lately just asking us, like, oh, how are you guys funded and stuff like that. They just want to figure out how we do things, and we just wanted to be open and transparent with everyone too. We do it through our fans, and we do it through our day jobs. So yeah, Just trying to be transparent with you. No help from anywhere else. I love the underground here. It looks so cool. Now when you see this like circular cut here, okay, they use a tunnel boring machine here, especially in the downtown core, that they've had buildings on for centuries. And I literally say centuries because they had buildings in this area before the colonizers or the settlers came here, and the indigenous communities too. So literally for a long time, people have lived here for millennia. Okay? But yeah, and then this part here is all cut and cover. So they cut more like a square into the ground, and it's open, and then they built the street back over top of it, which is always good. Oh, thank you then, thank you. Ziggy's like, yes, I agree with you. And Jerome, I love to be stuck in traffic, staring at the mountains rather than the skyscrapers. That's true. Jazine, good to see you. Anyways, guys, thanks for coming along. I'm gonna head on over to a bench. Over here in the station. Okay. Here's a bench right here. It's not too packed. The other side was really filled. And thanks for coming along today. Hey, Gons, great to see you. Nice to have you on the stream. Oh my gosh, thank you for coming along today, guys. I only have about 10% left on my phone, so I'm going to end the stream here. Thanks for coming along, and just remember to share, like, and share, like, and subscribe. And I'll talk to you later. Jerome Forestwood on Let's Get Nosy, signing off. Have a good day, folks. Bye.